All right, guys, I am at Arctic corporate headquarters, and in just a moment, I'm going to share something with you that you've probably never seen before in your life, because I've never seen anything like this in my life. But I don't want to give it away yet. I just want to show you. So let's just dive right into today's video. All right, guys, what we're looking at is a half a mile of sheer equipment. Is that about right?
Yeah, I'd probably say over a mile of equipment.
What you guys probably don't know is that Arctic is the largest equipment seller, but you're not a dealer. You sell more Case and more Volvo than any dealer in the United States.
Yeah, that's correct. We buy the machines to use them, and then we offer them for sale after 1 year of use.
You actually set this program up just for snowplowers. Tell me about that.
So we've partnered with Case and Volvo's capital lending institutions to be able to put together finance options for snow contractors by snow contractors. So what we've created is what works for us, and then we turn around and offer it to the snow industry and contractors alike.
You don't sell excavators. Is it certain models that you focus on?
Yeah, so we're focusing on what helps us make money the best in snow removal. So we're focusing on SV280B skids, 74 horse, no DAF. We're focusing in on 521, 621 wheel loaders, so 2.5 yard, 3.5 yard buckets, 3 yard, and then Volvo machines alike, so L60s, 70s, and L90s, as well as our most popular seller, which is the Case 321F.
Okay. But now let's just talk about the hours on these pieces of equipment, because there's something a little unique with that as well.
Yeah, so all the machines are basically going to see anywhere from 20 to 120 hours on most seasons, just depending on really what winter does. And so then that machine is offered for sale in the spring. It's still got plastic on the seats, still comes with a factory warranty.
Okay, so we're gonna randomly go down the runway right now, and we're not picking any of these because these are new.
Yep.
We're gonna go down and pick a used piece of equipment and show these guys exactly what they would be getting into if they bought one from you.
Yep, exactly. What you guys are going to see is what the machine looks like after it's been used for 1, 2, 3 years, serviced in our facility, serviced by Case or Volvo, and what we will offer for sale.
And to not cheat, we're going past all of this because we know this is the new section.
Yeah, these are all. We can show off one of these SV280s. Yeah, let's go look at this machine right here. This is one of the machines that were offered for sale this year. 1 year of snow use. You can see 36 hours on the door. It's been through the shop, cleaned up, serviced, greased, whole nine. And this is the kind of equipment that we offer for sale.
It still smells like new. Are they all spec the same?
Yep. They're actually built for our snow removal company, and it's actually internally at Case's factory. It's called the Arctic package. So they're built with a different starter, alternator, and battery just for cold weather use.
Really?
Yep. And it's funny too, because now other dealers are ordering the Arctic package. I've come to know through the grapevine.
Okay.
They know what we're doing, and I think it's a smart idea for them to follow.
Is that also one for sale right there?
Yeah, this one I think they actually just drove from the shop, and they're parking it for the client. You can see the bucket's never been used, and if they do get used, they're going to have really limited use. You can see plastic still on the seat.
Where's the hours on this one?
Has it got the key in it? Yeah, flip that key and it should appear right there.
89.
Yep.
89 hours. Plastic's still on the seats.
Crazy, right?
Now, did these loaders also get the Arctic upgrade package?
Yep. Anything that we order is built specifically for us for snow removal purposes. What we're after is cold weather starting. be able to start the machine in the coldest weather possible. That's how we build it.
Without the worry of plugging it in or having juice or anything. Just go out and the machine does what it's got to do.
Yeah, so we'll have over 500-600 units in the field that are not plugged in, that we're depending on starting in the coldest environments. In Chicago, while we haven't gotten a lot of snow in the last couple of years, we have gotten plenty of cold.
Yeah.
We're starting equipment last year at -20 and getting them going while other people are struggling.
Right.
The nice part is, though, like, we work all the bugs out of them. So if there's ever an issue on the assembly line, we get to deal with it before our client does, because we have to use it, and then it becomes an issue.
Okay. And then is it after, it's not after every snow event, but after every season, these things are thoroughly gone through, and if there's ever an issue, you guys bring them in, you have your own mechanics on board, you have your own wash bays on board. You actually sell these machines cleaner than the actual machines that sit out on the dealer's lots.
Yeah, so we go and service all the machines ourselves throughout the season, and at the end of the year, we clean them up, we detail them, we fix the paint that needs to be fixed, any other issues with the machines are resolved, and then Case comes in and they service the machines if they're at the, the limits for they need service.
So this is where you do all your repairs and maintenance in here?
Yep, so all the machines will get lined up in certain spots, and they get brought in. They do like 80-point inspection, and then whatever the machine will need, whether it be paint, dent repair, service, glass replacement, what have you, the machine's going to get it, so that way when it leaves, it looks like a new machine again.
How many machines do you think you have here right now, Lucas?
So at a high point, we'll have anywhere from 700 to 800 units on site here in Frankfurt, and then we have another 300 units in our east yards in Philly, and we have some yards other places in the country like Georgia and Colorado.
So now, I know this yard looks full, but you actually have 600 more units coming in.
Yeah,
for yourself.
That's correct.
For
yeah.
what you guys do.
Yeah, so we have over an additional 640 Case and Volvo machines coming in brand new for this season's use that will be available next year.
Now tell me about the financing. So guys aren't kind of stuck trying to find their own financing. You guys got this all dialed in. So if somebody wants one of these things, it's a kind of a one-stop shop?
Yes, exactly. So we build the finance structures for clients so that the winter-only payments, they have extended warranties through the manufacturer. It basically allows them to manage their cash flow and reduce their costs out of season and focus you making those payments in season when you're making your money.
All right, what kind of savings could a guy expect to get, just roughly, if they're gonna buy a gently used machine that was used for, what is it, 1 or is it 2 seasons?
Well, that's the great thing, Stan, is we have price points available for multiple years because we're selling the machines to all walks of life, including snow contractors, so we're gonna have 3 generations of units available. But with our bulk buying power that we have buying that many units, obviously we're going to be buying the units for cheaper than most people can get them, and even in most instances, the dealers. So what we do is we turn around and we pass that savings along to our client to offer them a better purchasing experience and a better investment.
Okay, so where would guys find out more information? So if they're looking, they want to buy something, do they call you? Is it Dines Leasing?
Yeah. So you guys can find us on social media, Dines Leasing, and you can also find our website, DinesLeasing.com, and BuyHeavyMachinery.com, RentHeavyMachinery.com. We're all over the place.
So if a guy's looking to knock that initial sticker shock off from a piece of equipment, because as soon as you buy something and you take it off from the lot, it goes down in value. And you guys already did that because you're the ones buying it all.
Yep.
But you have the ability to buy in bulk because you are the largest purchaser of both Case and Volvo equipment, more than any dealer, more than any other company worldwide, globally.
Yes.
At this point. So you take that initial sticker shock and then you remove that off from the purchase price. So somebody like me could come in here. I mean, the loader that I used last year, Lucas, 15 hours because we didn't get any snow. So somebody could come in and buy that loader that I used with 15 freaking baby hours on it because we were all admiring the plastic and, the nice steering wheel and everything else. So they're getting stuff that is not beat, used, or abused. It's been maintenance. It's been washed, so it's not rust buckets, right?
Yep.
Well, again, how did they find you?
Hey, you guys can find us on all forms of social media, Dines Leasing. You can find us online at BuyHeavyMachinery.com. You can find us on social media under BuyHeavyEquipment.com. those kind of sources, yeah.
And Arctic, could they go, or is it not under Arctic? Because it is a separate company than Arctic. I mean, you are the owner of Arctic. You and your dad and your brothers and your family own Arctic, but this is also your baby, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah. So you can also find us at arcticstoneandIce.com. That'll lead you to our social media offerings. Yeah, right here. This is the yard of half of the plows that we actually use for service ourselves. So we are in the snow removal business, and that's how we created out of necessity Dines Leasing, is our ability to have machines that we need to use, and I want to get rid of them because I don't want to be using the same machine like we used to do. Now, my dad's kind of a perfectionist, so he's like, all right, well, how do I continuously replace and update my fleet of machines? And this is the way he did it. So we use the machines, we turn around and we sell them.
And you've been doing this for a while now, right?
Yeah, so we've been partnered with Case and Volvo for a little over 8 years now, and we've had another purchasing experience with another brand for, I think it was a little over 11 years before that. So we've been doing this for almost 20 years now.
Sweet. All right, guys. Well, that's the, what do we call this? The runway, right?
Yeah, that's the mile of equipment.
The mile of equipment. I've never seen anything like it. I hope you guys enjoyed going along for the ride. Lucas, you got anything you want to tell these guys before we let them go?
Let it snow.
Please,
Please
let us know. Hey, Spencer, let's cut up the middle between the loaders right here. I want to show these guys this.
Just drive through the grass.
You want them on the left side or the right side?
It doesn't make a difference. I just want to go right straight up the middle and show
just
these.
go through here, Spencer. Yes, actually, these are all these machines here are all the new units. So these are all the new 321s that we'll be using this year. All the new skids. On the other side, you can see other machines. Those are, machines that are sold waiting to get delivered for this winter's use for their client. So this is our most popular sellers of the 321s, the compact wheel loaders, 14,000 pounds, 74 horse, no def. They push an LD13 and LD15.5 sectional very well. We love them because you can put them on a tight site. They can still maneuver like a skid steer, but you have the stacking power like a loader. Yeah. So they're a great machine to take a guy that isn't ready to buy a full-size loader and get him into the big guy's game with a machine that can get you much closer, get a lot more done than a skid.
Yeah, no, the Case 321F, the one that we used last year, Lucas, the guys fell in love with that thing. They really did. It was just, it was, everybody was fighting over that Case 321F. It's a great balance of size, power, and it's a quality built machine. I mean, these are good machines.
One of the things that really sets us apart from dealerships is our timeliness, how quick we are to respond to a client's request, get through the process, get them financed. I think one of the things that people love the most about dealing with us is how quick we are to respond to their request.
What do you mean by respond to their request?
Well, you're going to get a phone call within 30 minutes of sending a request to our website, whereas most dealers you might not hear back for a couple of days, if you hear back at all. They might not have a machine to sell you. The machine you requested is no longer available, but they don't tell you that. They just don't respond. Be like, oh, we don't have a machine, so we're not going to reach out to the client. But
with this many machines, can a person almost name their price and you can just go out and pick a machine, say, all right, we got this one with this many hours on it? Because aren't these all spec the same pretty much,
yeah,
Lucas?
So they're all pretty much spec the same. The only difference is the model year, and we offer several generations of equipment, so we have numerous price points to meet a buyer's need. So we have 3 generations of equipment available starting at 2022 all the way up to 2024. And that way a client can pick their budget because we offer so many different types of machines. Most of them are used in snow. I would say 95 to 98% of them are used for snow. And then there are machines that are used for other walks of life that we've sold 3 years ago that come back and we can offer it for sale again. So offering different price points is important.
That's the hours.
Yep. So the guys just mark them real quick so that when we go to deliver the machine, they can know it's like 49, 60, 55, 38, 49, 33.4. I'm glad they were very specific. 91. You can see how many hours are on the machine. That way, if a guy says, hey, I'm looking for a higher hour machine, our sales guy can drive down the runway real quick and say, hey, I got a 242 hour SV280B. Are you interested? That way we can try to make our lives easier for the inventory management folks saying, hey, I need this machine, where is it at? They can just quickly drive down the runway. So there's a 2023 with 200 hours on it. So 2 years in the snow business, and it's gonna look like new. So you can see this unit right here, number 216. It's 202 hours, 2023, and it looks like new. It's used in snow removal, and snow removal isn't the hardest industry on equipment. So we can have machines in network for 3 or 4 years, and they come back looking fantastic. And partnering with Case and Volvo, they service the machines. We have service agreements with them, so the machines are taken well care of, and we do a really good job with our partnerships, our clients that we do business with, to make sure that they're taking care of the machine while they have it too. And I always tell guys, it's like, look, you want your machine to be taken care of and leave the way you want the new one to arrive. If you want to receive a piece of crap, then send someone a piece of crap. If you want a good machine coming your way, then you need to take care of yours, and that's how it goes. And guys have seen the light. They see what this program, this equipment program that we're offering for snow removal, guys, what it does, and they believe in it. So right here, these guys are servicing machines that are incoming for this year. So we partner with our local Case dealer, and they have trucks here every day. They leave, it's funny, they leave the trucks in the hangars at night, they drive their personal vehicles home, and then they come back the next morning. So we basically have 2 to 3 service trucks that just live here all season long in the summers, going through machines.
What about warranty?
Good question, Stan. So the warranty, we have manufacturer's warranties on the machines. Either it's the warranty that was sold with the machine or a warranty that is extended through Case or Volvo. So they allow us to purchase or extend the warranties for the clients, and you're not dealing with a third party deal.
So you
You're
actually
dealing
get
with
the real warranty.
Yeah, you get the real warranty.
Yeah,
So you don't have to call 5 different numbers that don't pick up to get your stuff warranted. You bring the machine to the dealer, and they treat it like it is a brand new unit. And we do business with other brands of other types of equipment. I mean, if our clients need a bulldozer or an excavator, we do have relationships inside the equipment industry to at least give them an offering of a
But
unit.
that's not for a random one-off guy. That's got to be for somebody that's bought 300, 400, 500 pieces of equipment from you or something. It's like, hey, Lucas, I don't want to buy this excavator from the other guy. Will you hook us up with one? Or you tell me.
That's the philosophy that we have here, is that every client, no matter how big or small, gets treated the same. If you want to buy one machine from me, I'm going to give you the same experience as someone that buys 200 machines from me. And if you're looking at this fleet right here, this is actually one client. So this one client is buying all of this iron, and he gets this. We treat him the same as we treat a guy that buys in one, because it needs to be fair and equal from the front to back. We want to sell a service that's hard to find, and with that comes how you treat your customer. And that's how we've grown our business tremendously, is service and backing up what we sell. It comes first. So if a guy called me and said, hey, I've never bought anything from you, but I'm looking for an excavator, you guys by chance have anything? I'd be like, well, no, we don't have anything on hand, but I can get you something. And we work with the Case and Volvo dealers around the country to source equipment. Even if we don't really make much money on it, it's more or less the client experience. They have a need, we have the ability and connections and network to supply that need. Oh, here we are. A little sneak peek of what's happening later.
All right. He said sneak peek of what's happening later. Well, we brought my Arctic in, and we've got some pretty cool things coming down the pipeline that you guys have been working on for a long time. 3 years.
Yeah.
If I remember right. I heard about this 3 years ago, and I did a damn good job of keeping a secret from you, but I'm not going to keep it a secret from you anymore. So check out the next video where we're going to show you exactly what they've been working on for 3 years that's going to upgrade this Arctic to. We'll leave it at that.
The next level.
The next level. Yep. That's it for this one. Diness
Leasing.
Diness Leasing.
Yeah, you find us on social media, our website, DinessLeasing.com, buyheavymachinery.com, rentsnowequipment.com, and other partnerships that we have. You guys will be able to find us one way or another.
Awesome. Thanks for going along for the ride. Thanks, Spence, for not rocking us out of the boat.
Yep.
And that's going to call it for this one. God bless you guys. Go get them. We'll catch you on another one.